we are the week before Thanksgiving, week and a half really, and Taylor and I are packing up to go to Mexico. We sold our company. It's gone January 1st, and I will be officially retired instead of just kind of so retired. And we thought we'd go check out Mexico, Central Mexico, see if we wanted to become expats. A new adventure to try out anyway. Taylor has a cousin.
Hey, do you think they know who the... Oh, you're doing tape. Do you think they know who the Young Turks are?
Oh, I don't know. You just advertise for them. Anyway, so Taylor has a cousin that lives in a little village down there, Ajijic, which is south of Guadalajara, 30 minutes or so, on a lake, Chapala, the biggest lake in Mexico. They've been living there for 5 years. A lot of gray hairs down there, big community, lots of services already in. It's supposed to be very charming. We thought we'd go check it out. And then we were going to check out the city of Guadalajara. Millions of people, as many people as San Antonio, Texas, but in a much smaller community. And the crime rate there's supposed to be about what Dallas is. So, you know, whatever. How bad can that be? We thought we'd go see if
we're going exploring. That's what we're doing. Is we're going exploring.
Yeah, we're going exploring.
Anyway,
so stay with us. Hey, I don't think I'm gonna pack this to you.
Ay, Jalisco, 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 tú tienes tu novia.
You know my good friend David Gwynn?
Who's a retired United pilot.
Well, he had warned me that the Mexico City airport could be a real experience.
Unfortunately, it was such an experience that we have very little video of the whole ordeal. Without the help of this lady, Auralia, who worked as an airport aide, we'd have never navigated the necessary course in time to catch our commuter into Guadalajara.
We'd given ourselves 2 hours to change planes and make our connections.
And our crew wasn't there.
Well, if they hadn't been 2 hours late, we'd still be lost in the Mexico City airport.
But I need to talk in Spanish.
Hola, okay, in Spanish.
Un saludo de una mexicana.
Okay, this is my great friend Vidi, and we got to speak on the airplane coming up here. And so I wanted you to see how beautiful she was, and to do that, I got to show you Vidi. Now, I'm also going to show you Ellen. She's right there, over in the other seat, because we didn't get the seat together on the different airline. So anyway, this is Vidi.
Nice to meet you.
Dicen que la distancia es el olvido.
Our first stop is the village of Ajijic, which lies just south of Guadalajara on Lake Chapala.
These days, there's as many expats living in Ajijic as there are the Mexican locals. And you know, it's a really popular place for gringos.
We get checked into our B&B to rest up, clean up, and then we're going to head out and go exploring. Casita 15, Ajijic, Mexico. Casa de la Abuela. Today is Wednesday, November the 15th, 2017, and we're going exploring.
A cruzar otros mares de locura. Cuida que no naufrague tu vivir. Cuando la luz del sol se está apagando.
Ajijic. Lakeside, Lake Chapala, still exploring.
Pagando y te sientas cansada de vagar. Piensa que yo por ti estaré esperando hasta que tú decidas regresar.
You know, I've been trying to meet up with my cousin, and I've been emailing her and trying to get a hold of her. And after a lot of texting and Facebooking, finally I was able to get a hold of her at the last minute, and we were going to try to meet them right there in town.
Her name is Trish, and her husband David. They live just down the street, literally, and have for 5 years now.
first is I want to introduce that this is my cousin Trish, who lives in Ajijic, and that's where we are to see that that's what we're doing. Of course, over here you know the lady of the hour, and over here is the man of the hour. And as you can see, we're over here having lunch in Ajijic. Really nice restaurant, guys. We've had a really good time. But I don't want you to miss out on anything. I want you to know.
Because we're still exploring. We're going to Chapala after a while.
Hoy mi playa se viste de amargura.
We truly had a wonderful experience in this little small village. It's easy to see why so many Brits and Canadians, Aussies, and yes, Americans find this place heavenly.
You know, we climbed all those little cobblestone streets.
Oh yeah, and loved the flowers everywhere, and found out that it truly is the land of eternal spring.
Now you're going to find it's got really reasonable prices. You can live down here like a king on a working man's retirement. Oh, no wonder.
Oh, no wonder.
November the 16th, day 2. Giving you an idea of what it looks like where we are. Breakfast area, Hotel Casa de la Abuela. Incredibly beautiful courtyard. We're taking off in just a few minutes, heading for Guadalajara.
And our exploration continues.
Where we're staying at this Casa de la Abuela is just above the lake. Oh look, I believe I found the suspect.
Ándale, vámonos.
Okay, I'm coming.
The Chapultepec area of town is young and trendy and busy. There's lots of restaurants, of which we ate, and bars and street vendors and music.
Guadalajara, Guadalajara. Guadalajara, Guadalajara. Ay, ya me queda tan poco. Camino para lo que pueda parecer un desatino. No quiera yo morirme sin querer. Algo contigo. Ay, ya me queda tan poco. Camino y aún pueda parecer un desatino. No quiera yo morirme sin
The historic center of town, where we're staying, closes 2 main streets every Sunday for pedestrians and bike traffic. Everybody comes out to promenade and enjoy the beautiful weather. Street vendors, musicians, and even a Hindu festival. Something different on every corner.
I can feed you your hungry now. So you have a good mind.
The nursing school, state of Jalisco. So far, so good.
I love churches, and so we wandered into the last Sunday Mass at the Cathedral of Guadalajara. Very crowded. The government offices of the state of Jalisco have beautiful murals depicting Padre Hidalgo, the father of the Mexican Revolution.
You know, they don't call Guadalajara the Florence of Mexico for nothing.
The Governor's Palace in el centro de Guadalajara. Still Sunday.
Well, the exploration continues.
Sunday, November the 19th, our 6th day in Mexico, 5th day in Guadalajara, our last day leaving our hotel casino plaza to explore some more. Hey, let me have a purse.
You know, we waited for our table at La Chata.
It's a very popular place for lunch with the locals, but it kind of felt like any Sunday in San Antonio, actually.
I'm going to have to tell you, this is one of the busiest places we've been. We've had the best food we've ever had. We're having one of the best Sundays I can ever imagine. So how is everything there?
Great. Everything is wonderful.
Guadalajara, like any big city, has its neighborhoods, and with a 3-hour cab ride, I think we covered most of them. Plane's an hour and a half late. Welcome to leaving Mexico.
I have no idea what the audio is like on this because I don't have it on my regular camera. But we just took off from Mexico City, which is absolutely hell getting to the airport. But mostly I just wanted to see how cool my hand was above. And then you, there you go. Very good. Tell them.
Made it home from Mexico finally. It was a trip. The Mexico City airport, I don't recommend it.
What a zoo.
We love Mexico, but we don't love it enough to live there. We figured that out. We're too much American.
Ever go through the Mexico City airport. If you've got to change planes and go change carriers, don't do it. Just recommend, don't ever do that.
We love the culture, we love the people, we love to use the Spanish that we grew up speaking that we don't get to use very much. All that's great, but we're just happy to be home and gonna go lay down in my bed now.
Welcome to Texas.